But there are a number of people throwing in their hat for the office, and our Julie Kay is in here now in the Live Impact studio to explain the 5, 6, 7 people now looking to fill this seat. So
it's a crowded race. That's for sure.
The deadline, they waited right to the last minute.
Yeah, we've got a couple more coming in today. What's most interesting, I think, now is that we actually do have a Republican on the ballot confirmed, because yesterday we didn't. There was someone who had signed up earlier this week and then backed out once Vi Lyles did actually file. But this candidate, her name is Terry Donovan. She had the full GOP support behind her. We were there this morning. You mentioned that filing closed at noon. I think she showed up around 10:30 a.m. to file. So kind of close to the last second, but she got in there with a whole swath of supporters.
All right. What do we know about her?
Well, to be honest, we don't know a whole lot yet. Actually, the name was a surprise. Usually we'll get clued in a little bit ahead of time from, people within the party or the candidates themselves. Like Tijuana Brown, for example, put out a memo to everybody publicly on Facebook saying, hey, I'm going to file at this time. We had no idea exactly when they would file. We knew it would be that morning, likely around 10, and we didn't know anything about them, who it was. So we learned the name the second she walked in. We know she has a real estate background. She's been doing that for years and years. And we asked her, what are the reasons you are running? She mentioned, of course, the tumultuous last term that Charlotte City Council has been through, said it's time for a change. And we pressed her a little bit more like, what does that look like for you? She said accountability and transparency, especially in terms of budget. Also in terms of crime. She brought up that shooting in Uptown this past weekend and how we didn't really hear from leaders with the city in a timely manner. And she said that is something that needs to change, and that's something she would hope to change if she was elected.
All right, so one Republican and the rest Democrats?
We got one Libertarian as well, but yes, other than that, 5 Democrats on the ballot. So it's going to be a crowded primary come September, for sure.
All right. What else can you tell us about your story for today?
Oh, goodness. Well, of course, you just listened to Mayor Lyles talking. I think that's really going to be the interesting back and forth. And we also knew, for example, Jennifer Roberts was even going to get in at one point.
That's right.
We were talking about that the other day. So this has just been, we're not even close to the primaries yet, really, in the grand scheme of things. But it's been a real back and forth over this seat. But without Jennifer Roberts there in that race, former Mayor Jennifer Roberts, it really does clear the way for Mayor Vi Lyles to get a lot of support, as we expect, in that primary. But I think it'll be interesting to see her have like an actual GOP backed Republican challenger, which is something we haven't really seen in a while.
Yeah, I'm interested to hear more about what her platform is and her approach and her reasons for running. So hopefully between now and September, we will learn more about that. And then the Libertarian?
I actually haven't gotten a chance to meet with him yet. He's one of the ones where I didn't, his name I believe is Rob Yates. I have not gotten a chance because I didn't see an announcement from him about timing. We've been kind of staking out at the Board of Elections all week, so we've kind of gotten to run into some people by chance, which is nice. I did miss him. But I know after those primaries, we're going to do some more longer form stories of just like, here's what's on the ballot. This is what they think about X, Y, and Z. I think for the mayor's race, as we talked about, it's accountability. It's transit, and it's crime, I think, is really what's top of people's minds. Affordable housing in there as well. So those are kind of the strategies that we're looking at, getting a bit clearer picture on their platforms. Of course, we know where Mayor Vi Lyles stands. Everyone else here is kind of open field, so we'll see.
All right. Between now and September, a lot to cover and learn about.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Julie, coming in for the Live Impact Studio version of latest in the elections and who is going to be running for your next Charlotte mayor. Thanks so much.